Hey everybody, it's what is it? It's Tuesday, September something. No, it's September 11th, I should remember that, while remembering 9/11. I didn't bring you here just to look at the fishies. I just thought I'd start off there, and they're just like all staring at me saying, feed me. It's almost 6 o'clock, meaning it's almost their dinner time. These guys over here, they don't eat much anymore. There's some food from this morning. But anyway, here's what I was working on today as it cooled off this evening, which won't last long because it's going to start warming up again as we head into the weekend. So we'll see what I can get done. Trying to back up so you can see the size and perspective. So this is the new power doghouse for all the equipment that's down here. It's going to go up there, and then I'm just going to move that maybe over the corner or somewhere there, and that's where I'm going to store food and supplies and supplements and stuff like that. And this third barrel here is going to be the mineralization tank right there. And I've already kind of piped there. You know, if I had to do it over, I probably would work it out somehow. And I'm probably going to push them in a little more because I want to be able to come up here. And if the pipe's right there, this is as close as I'm going to be able to get, but that is not too bad. I don't know, I might route the pipe somehow, but otherwise I can get real close right into it. Anyway, what I'm going to do is have power cord come up here, put this power strip up high here, so it's the most protected. And then I'll have a power supply for my nodes. I have one there. I have one over by the rain tanks, and I have one down there, and I'll eventually have more because I have ideas. But and then I'm going to put the air pumps, 1, 2, 3, come down to valves. I need to. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And I'm going to look for a thick foam rubber piece, something to lay here, so when I mount the air pumps, it's not vibrating everything to hell, because that's what makes the noise. So you hear them? It's not that loud. We're suspended right now, so I don't know how loud they're going to be if I screw them, just the rubber feet to the plywood. We'll see. There's the power supply for the nodes, and I might have another power supply I'll be adding. 12 volt power supply, I think it is, or maybe it's 24 for sprinkler valves for the trees, and any valve, a solenoid valve I'm going to have in the system. I'm going to use 24 volts, I believe, to open and close. I might put valves everywhere, so everything can be controlled by my phone. Okay, what I still need to do, which probably is tomorrow, is the next step, is the silicone or caulk or whatever you call it, the white stuff, all the creases up and around, both inside and out, and then paint the heck out of it, thick white paint to protect it from the elements and the rain and all that. And I might even put a little tiny roof on top. I don't know yet. Using my algebra, I thought this 12-inch board, I tried to do as little cuts as possible. The 12-inch board would overhang more, but I think I figured out for a 2-inch rise, 2 inches from here to here, and that would have been 10.9 inches here, I think, something like that. But actually, I think I ended up doing a 3-inch rise. I didn't think 2-inch rise was enough to wash the water run down. Who knows? It probably could have been. What I might do is take some, I have some, you see it sitting right there? Some 1x2 trim I bought today as well. I plan to stick it here, and I might still do that all the way around, and then maybe put a flashing on there. These are just ideas, but I'm going to paint it first. I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm going to get a 1x1 and put a 1x1 strip inside here. So there's like a lip all the way around, and that's where I'll have the doors recessed in and a little foam on there to keep it watertight. You know, because I'm just worried a little bit. I mean, move this door out of the way that broke off. I'm just worried a little bit. Let's go from the other side. So you have the sun in your eyes. You know, water coming off here is going to drip hopefully straight down and not get on the door. But if it's windy, you know, the water might blow onto the door. So if I add that strip on there, that'll put another ½ inch out. So maybe I'll put a rain gutter on there. That's what I'll do. Maybe I'll get a piece of pipe and put a little mini rain gutter on there. That actually sounds like a pretty decent idea. If I get a little 1-inch pipe and slice it down the middle somehow and stick it right underneath here and have it run the water off to the sides. Yeah, ideas here. So anyway, that's what I worked on today. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of out of it. I've been out of it for a while. Gotta fix the door before I go inside. It must have fell apart when I dropped the housing. So let's go ahead and feed the fish, and then we'll call it a night. I don't know if I'm going to post this video by itself. It's kind of short. It'll probably be 6 to 10 minutes. They don't like to come up and eat when I'm here. Don't wait till I leave. Or I may just wait and hold off on publishing this video until the next stage is done. The next stage, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Okay, here we go. These guys get me wet every time I feed them. They're really into it. I don't care who watches. And it's all gone. Did it all float on? Float up in the corner over here. You'll get it. So anyway, if I do post this clip by itself, I guess I should say have a good week, guys, and I'll see you in the next clip. Or else if I do hold off on posting, I'll just, yeah, I'll see you in a couple seconds. Look at my green peppers as we go. Or peppers. Red peppers. Wife hates green. And yellows. Alright, talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, we're back. It's Wednesday, September 12th. And no, I did not load that first part up by itself. It was part 1 of what could be part 3, at least 3-part video here. That would make this part 2. Hi fishies. Today what I did is I painted said box all over white, inside and out, put doors on it. I still need to paint the inside of the doors, but that can wait a little bit. And let's run over the other side. I did paint the other side too. I wanted it all nice and sealed. It was not easy painting with the tomatoes in the way, but they allowed me to. And I didn't see any more hornworms while I was working, but I got it all painted there. I'm probably gonna have to put another coat on it, make sure it's really well sealed on the outside. I got 2 coats in the door. Well, I do need to put a coat on here because this is MDF, and if this gets wet, it puffs up. So I sealed all the, I can't see because of the sun glare. I sealed all the creases inside and on the outside with caulking, window and door weatherproof sealant, and painted over it. So it's all ready to go. I have to, I used too big of a screw over here. Didn't affect that side too much, but over here, it's preventing the door from flush. You can see right there. So I'm gonna just file those down later before I put a latch on. And speaking of latch, I got this latch. I already opened it, so it's mine. But it won't work on this. Whoops, you guys can't see it. It won't work on this two-door setup. It needs a fixed side. Now, I put it here, it would work. I'd have to put another one on the other side, so I might do that. I don't know, or I can get two of those little bars. I smell barbecue right now. Someone's barbecuing. And then you can see there's still a gap here on the door. So what I'm going to either do is put a 1x2 right here, or I'll put a 1x2 right here on this door. So one door has to be shut first and then the other. And then I will have weather seal. There's enough room here so when it shuts, there's a gap there. I can put a nice thick weather seal in there. So it's all, the door will be all sealed up, keep moisture out. Bottom's still open, but rain doesn't go flow up. Sorry, I'm not looking at my camera while I talk, so sometimes my camera has a mind of its own. But rain doesn't flow up, so for now this is fine. And I'll bring my cords up, cords down, air hoses down. If I want to down the road, I'll put another 2x2, or was that 1x1? I don't know. Right here and here, and then I can put a thin board there and cut holes for pipe. Because eventually we'll run power in through a pipe that comes out over behind the fish tank. I think I've showed you that in a previous video, and then it pops up over there by the house. So down the road, I'm gonna run power that way and put plug boxes. Now it's a cord, power strip, air pumps, and yep, I'm done for the day. It's getting warmer this week, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get done, but I'm hoping tomorrow to go ahead, since we don't have any rain planned for who knows how long. Not worry about the stripping stuff yet, but just get that stuff moved up out of there so I can go ahead and remove this and get the mineralization pump, because it's been a few weeks since I've cleaned that out, and I'd like to get the mineralization tank up and use it. So if it doesn't get too hot, maybe by the end of the weekend. If it gets too hot, then next week we'll have the mineralization tank in. But like I said, this is part 2. I'm not going to load this up until part 3, till after I got everything moved up and I show you guys that. So till that, I'll see you in the next clip, which for me will be tomorrow. For you will be in 5 seconds or less. See ya. Here we are for part 3. Look at the fishies real quick. I'm gonna feed them in a moment. See, the cabinet is now over here. I gotta fix it all up with the shelves for food storage. But here we go. It's not pretty yet. I'm gonna have to neatly do all the cables. I think what I'm gonna do is put a couple pieces of peg or board or something across the top to kind of route the power cables up and then down. And then I want to attach the air hose there. And I got room for another one here. I think I might put another large one there. And then if I need to, I can put another small one there. And I can just route the airline around. Right now, this runs the air to the draining, or the DWC beds. You can't see through the leaves, can you? The DWC beds over there have air stones in them, you see in previous videos. So this goes from here, it goes over to a, you can't see it behind the celery plant, but there's a valve. You can see all the tubes coming out there. There's a valve there, and there's a tube going one to each bed. And this one right now is running, this one here goes to the bio filter. And each one of these goes one to each fish tank. And then I have that line here which goes over to the rain tank, so when I have to fill from tap, from hose, it helps aerate the chlorine out. So that will attach up to here once I get that redone. And I want to get all this cables up nice and neat. And then we'll put the mineralization tank there. And I put a piece of carpet underneath when I screwed it in. Only thing I'm worried about, it looks like it's pretty tight now, but I'm worried about the rubber vibrating and, I don't know, coming around the screw. I had to put a washer underneath the screw because the screw just went right through. So what I might also do here is put a board or a little 1x across here, and then tie a line here on each one as a safety line, so if it does somehow come off of there, it won't fall to the ground. It'll just kind of hang there. I got some new latches. I'm not going to put them on tonight because I'm tired. It's still hot. Yeah, the little like gate latches. I'll put one on each door. So, and I haven't taken care of the screws yet. I'll take care of those tomorrow. I just came out here about a half hour ago, got this all up, and it was still 88 degrees, and for me that's too hot. And I had to run and go pick up my daughter from practice. So I'm just now going to feed the fish, put the power tools away, and I'm done for tonight. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, I'll come in here and start tidying things up. It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow, so I don't know when I'm going to do it. So right now I'm just going to wire tie. That's a little tight for some reason. At least it's closed. And I also got the foam weather stripping that's going to go inside. And it's not that loud. Not as loud as I thought it would be. I mean, you can still hear it with the doors closed. But it's not that loud. So I'm happy. And I don't even have to wire tie. That kind of fits tight. Probably don't even need the latches. So we're done there. And I might move him inside. You know, I can open it up to see the temperatures and all that if I need to. And I might even move the node that's right there inside as well. I'm gonna have to make adjustments there. But I can put my nodes down here and they'll be protected from the elements there, or even on the side walls or whatever. So I can put nodes in here if I need to. And then I just run the sensor wire. So that's the only reason why I might not do that, is that node has 2 sensors on it. So I'd have to run two conductors out to it instead of the one cable I have right now. That one's being powered by a USB phone charger. So, and I might, if I put more outlets in here down the road, I can probably power that one with the same thing rather than from the power supply, and just use the power supply for remote nodes. So anyway, that's it for this video. It's pretty much done. I'll do a video down the road once it's all neat and tidy, but this gives you an idea of what it's going to look like, or what it does look like. You know, I said we might throw we are going to throw at least one more air pump in there for the mineralization tank, another large, because it's going to have 4 or 5 air stones in there. So that's it. That's our powerhouse for the aquaponic system. So you guys have a great week, or a fortunate weekend. All those in the Carolinas and Virginia and Georgia, stay safe this week and weekend with the hurricane bearing down on you. Our thoughts will be with you. Everyone else, have a great week and weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Let's go to the fishies.